I have a belief that says the union of a married couple is sealed by a mature gift of themselves so that they become one body and one soul, and so find wellness and happiness. Have you ever asked yourself about the true foundation of a good marriage? I welcome you again to the Alan Nation, and today we are looking about the foundation of a good marriage. The Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary defines marriage as a legal relationship between husband and wife. From creation in Genesis 1, chapter 26 to 28, God intended that man and woman stay in harmony as husband and wife, to be instruments of peace, have dominion over the earth, and co-create. To keep a marriage afloat, husband and wife are duty bound to be each other's keeper through sharing love, joy, and sorrow. That is why a man leaves his father and mother and clings to his wife, and the two become one body. Contrary to this foundation of marriage, many couples continue to go through devastating experiences inflicted upon by their marital partners and other external factors. They are living a soulful and regrettable life, a marriage that lies between a rock and a hard place. To be soulful, one feels sad, depressed, lonely, downcast, discouraged, disheartened, crushed, and sad. All these have a ripple effect on the family step-up and society at large, which define a toxic environment in which our children are raised. Every child is born into a family. The faces of the father and mother are the first things the baby sees at birth. With the help of the parents' guiding hands, the child learns to walk and trust in their love. Those who are deprived of this positive experience at the start of this life often find it hard to trust others as well as believe and accept love. World over, we continue to witness an increased number of single parents, more dependence in children, unfaithfulness, death occasioned by disagreement in marriages, loss of marital property to illegitimate partners, anger and resentment, low productivity at work, to mention but a few. This is why we have drifted away from the foundation of marriage. As the psalmist in Psalms 13:3, many couples are wondering and asking themselves, how long must I carry sorrow in my soul, grief in my heart day after day? But before you give up on your marriage, try the following. Do self-examination by taking a reflection of where you want your marriage to be. Start erasing the dark corners in your marriage, for darkness cannot drive out darkness, but rather light and good deeds. Build your marriage on the principle of love. Love is kind, patient, and compassionate. Loving your spouse builds a legacy which you cannot afford to destroy because you build for posterity. Respect your spouse. Coexistence will be a nightmare if you do not respect your spouse. God formed a woman out of a man's rib, not because he was short of material to create a woman separately. He wanted to keep them in union as members of one body who respected each other. Pay attention to your partner's trials and joys. Interest yourself in every step of their life because you partake in their failures and success. Be a committed student. Marriage is a school of learning and unlearning every day. Keep your door open and listen to your spouse. Filter and consider the life-building lessons for your marriage. Understand the temptations of your spouse. Have the desire and take action on minimizing your spouse's emotional, spiritual, and behavioral downfall. This will require you to keep communication lines open and committing to your marital obligations. Pray for your spouse. Your spouse is weak and fragile and will disappoint you if the devil is given space. Take therefore the position of an intercessor for your spouse and seek for the revelation of the will of God in your family. Pray that God sets you free from past hurts. Present failings and unrealistic expectation of one another. By praying, you are standing in their gap. Humility requires that you possess a positive attitude at all times. As such, you'll humbly ask for forgiveness when in the wrong and be grateful to your spouse when they do good. That's what the Allah Nation has got for you. The simple steps that you can follow to have a good foundation for a good marriage. My dear sister, my dear brother going into marriage, I request you to go again through the video and listen carefully to the simple steps. Follow them and try them. You'll tell me. If you're there, you're a counselor, you've been in marriage, and there are some steps that you've gone through that have helped you to be under a good marriage, please go into the comment section, throw your comment, come advise our listeners and our viewers at the Allah Nation. If you have any question, you can ask the doctor, you can ask the counselor, so that I can give you a reply and I can give you a solution to your problems. Hope to see you again. I still stay truly your presenter, Alan Bwizi, and you're still on the Allah Nation. See you in the next video.